It's just in my... I'm trying to talk, but I can't talk. My name is Emma Butilezi, and I live in Simonstown. In the few days or weeks ago, I went to the doctor and she found a mass in my breast. And then she advised me to go to a sonogram just to check what the mass was. But I didn't go because I know maybe the diagnosis won't be good. But if God diagnoses it, then He will heal it.
What is the lump? What is the lump? There's a lump in your breast. Have you told me this before? When did you come to the church? 2021.
So from about 2020, I used to see the bond servant on the TV. And just before that, I never used to really take it seriously because I would see it on Facebook, but I would see myself in dreams coming here. In 2021, my brother and my father died a month apart from each other. My children were just very, very ill. They would get very high temperatures. Normally, a person's temperature must be 37, and they would shoot up to 40. 41. I remember my daughter, there was a time it was so high. No matter what medication I gave to her, it didn't work. And my son would just vomit and couldn't keep any food in, and his temperature would just be so high. I just decided, no, I'm going to come and visit the church. We were still in that old building. And when I came, we were right at the back, and I lifted my daughter up. And I was praying at the back of the church, and I just asked the Lord to please heal her. And then just supernaturally after that, she was totally fine, including my son. They've never been sick since. My daughter's fine, she's playing, she's eating, she never wanted to eat. And my son also, and both of them are healed. Look, there were many times where I'd see the bondservant in dreams. I remember just one example of a dream that I had most recently. I was in my house, and as I was stepping out of the passage, I saw smoke. And behind the smoke, I saw what was like a creature or a being, and he was saying to me, do you know that I'm the devil? And I said to him, well, you better get out of my house. But when I turned and looked, I saw Pastor John, and he wasn't saying anything, and he was just looking. And then I leaped for this thing, because I can't really describe it. It was a very terrible thing. And I started just picking at it with my hands, and this whole bits and pieces of it fell on the ground. And I took some of it, and I just asked Pastor John in the dream, what do I do? He said, well, set it on fire. And I woke up from that dream. A long time ago, I had a dream where a snake had bitten me under my left arm. And from there, I started to feel pain, but I didn't pay it any never mind. But it's been a long time. So I've been living with this pain since 2014, 2013. But I think in the few days or weeks ago, I started to check, and then I went to the doctor, and he said, look, there's a mass she found, it was a female doctor, she found a mass in my breast. And then she advised me to go to a sonogram just to check what the mass was. But I didn't go, so I've had to really grin and bear it. But I thank the Lord today that He has located me. I can't even speak properly. I can't describe what is happening to me. I can't. When Papa walked towards me, it was like I was out of sorts. And I just heard him say, you have a lump in your breast? And I said, yes.
There's a lump in your breast. Have you told me this before? Do I know you have a lump here?
I've never spoken to him about it. I never told him. And then when he called me to the front.
Come here.
just heard him say,
this is cancerous. It's no longer a lump. It's cancerous. Put your hands there. Put your hands there. Mania, Teanga, Ekidia, Sheza, Evenido, Eshasi, Meme, Memenetes, Veleme. Dariat. What is happening is that I'm sending her. I'm just trafficking her to the hospital. There's a surgery that is needed quickly. And an infusion because the thing has run into her blood. The cancerous cells have run through the blood already. So there should be a transfusion quickly. She's in the realms. She's there.
If all the church lights went off, all of them went off, it was just everything went dark. It was just in a dark place, just dark. And they were like red kind of lights. A man who was wearing a doctor's coat and had a stethoscope standing over me. He was just standing there looking at me. Just looking, just piercing with it, just looking at me.
It's done. It's finished.
When somebody has been given an anesthetic for you to pass out. So if you've ever been like in a theater and you've passed out like that, I fell asleep. I went into a deep sleep. When I woke up, Papa said I must feel for the lump.
Check it. Try to find it.
I felt like the pain was gone.
Check it.
The pain is gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. And then when Papa said I must feel for the lump.
Can you find the lump? Check.
I could still feel it there. It's there, but it's not painful.
It's not painful, but the lump is there. The lump is there.
It's not painful.
Is the pain has gone?
I couldn't touch it.
Okay, still put your hands where the lump is.
And when he was telling me to touch it, it was sort of the size of a grape. And then as I started to touch it, it just became smaller and smaller and smaller.
God just purged her of cancerous cells. It was already spreading. Father, complete the surgery. Command the lump to disappear. In the name of Yeshua.
It's shrinking. I feel it shrinking. And just feeling the lump just shrinking, just started shrinking. It's shrinking.
It's shrinking, I know.
And eventually I just felt nothing. It's gone.
Huh?
It's gone.
God.
It's nothing. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I can't even talk. I feel like I don't know how to explain it. My teeth are rattling and my whole body is shaking. I feel heat on my back. And my teeth are just red. It's difficult for me to speak and get any words and sentences out. Yeah, I want to praise God because He's heard my prayers, He's heard my cry. And I would say to you, my children are too young. I need to live to see my children's children. You need to come through for me. And today He's honored me by using Pastor John to locate me in the crowd because there's a lot of people here. And to see within what is happening. I want to encourage others who are going through a similar situation where they're having one thing after the next hitting them. This is the place to be. Come The Lord is really here. He's doing mighty, mighty works.